If you grew up in the 2000s or were just following the TMNT franchise at the time, you likely remember this. Or something like this. I was a 2000s kid. I recently gave the season 1 of the 2003 TMNT series a rewatch and was surprised to see how well episode 12, titled The Unconvincing Turtle Titan, explored a central theme that makes the Ninja Turtles unique and emotionally relatable. The episode follows a saddened Michelangelo who feels as though the efforts he and his 3 brothers put into defending their city go unnoticed. In an attempt to gain some kind of recognition for his work, he decides he will become a hero who wears more than just an orange bandana. This would allow him to be in the limelight without exposing his true identity. But this episode is about more than Mikey's frustrations. The central theme in The Unconvincing Turtle Titan speaks to something core about turtles, us as human beings with emotions, as well as anyone who possesses a conscious mind. So, what is this theme? Alienation. If you're unfamiliar with the concept, just think about Frankenstein, a man morphed into a monster. His only desire is to be seen as a regular human, but his appearance won't allow it. His attempts to be kind to others are met with rejection and even violence, so instead he must remain hidden. Frankenstein stumbles upon a family and hides under their shed. In pursuit of human connection, he spends months learning about language, reading, kindness, love, and empathy. Eventually, one man accepts Frankenstein and welcomes him with open arms. They have a human conversation. After a few minutes, the rest of the family sees him and reacts with terror. But that man never actually saw him. The man was blind. In a less tragic but thematically similar way, this theme is explored in many iterations of the Turtles. A few examples in more mainstream TMNT media include the Halloween setting, where the Turtles can fit in the 2014 movie, or Raph's alter ego in the 2007 film, where he takes on a different costume to fight crime, which is created out of his rage. The series builds up to this moment where Mikey finally breaks. His 3 brothers aren't affected the same way by how civilians react to them.
I'm being attacked!
Michelangelo is the perfect choice for this story. Leonardo is the leader. If he were to rebel, the others would likely follow. Raphael often rebels, but his actions usually stem from rage, not from longing for connection or recognition. Donatello is the brains. If he took on a new identity, it would likely be a part of an experiment. The truth is, all the Turtles may feel misunderstood in some way, just as all of us, as human beings, have felt misunderstood or isolated at some point in our lives. But Mikey, he's only seen in brief moments of comic relief. A short-lived entertainer. So what happens when the jokester becomes the joke to the rest of the group?
We should become superheroes! I think you've got your mask on too tight, Mikey. The oxygen's not making it to your brain. Fantastic Four, the Legion of Sewer Heroes.
He stops feeling seen, he stops being taken seriously, and he starts to feel alone. Early in the episode, Mikey tries to express his internal conflict to his brothers. He suggests that maybe they've made the streets safer, or that they should become superheroes. But rather than understanding him, his 3 brothers all react the same way.
Something for the greater good. Greater good? Please!
The only one who seems to understand where Mikey is coming from is Master Splinter.
And wouldn't it be nice to get a little credit for the good we do?
Your intentions are noble, Michelangelo.
However, Splinter still advises him to stay in the shadows.
Must never forget who you are. You are ninja. You operate in the shadows.
His first attempt at being a hero comes without a costume. He saves a civilian, but her reaction is all too familiar. Fear.
Mission accomplished! Now for the sweet expression of thanks from a grateful stranger.
Get away from me, you freak!
These reactions are what isolate Mikey. He wants to be seen as someone who isn't frightening or dangerous, someone doing good. So, he creates a new identity.
Turtle Titan!
But even under a new name and costume, the results don't change. He saves one man from an oncoming vehicle and confronts another who appears to be robbing a store. Both men are under the influence of a mind control device, a hypnotic signal tied to the villain of the episode. In both cases, Mikey is momentarily accepted. But when the signal breaks and the men return to normal, they both react with fear.
What's going on? Help! Police! Oh my gosh! Please don't hurt me! Take anything, I got a family!
This hypnotic state is a perfect parallel to the blind man in Frankenstein. While under the device's influence, the citizens don't see Mikey for what he looks like, but the moment that they return to normal, they reject him. Just like the family in Frankenstein rejected the creature once they saw his face. Mikey begins to lose hope. His attempts to be accepted have only deepened his sense of alienation.
Man, what's it take to get some superhero respect in this town?
And just when he's ready to give up, one last opportunity presents itself. One of Mikey's inspirations for taking on this role was a hero named Silver Sentry. Mikey envies Silver Sentry's ability to save people in the open, not from the shadows, and the credit he receives for doing so. At the end of the episode, Mikey has the chance to rescue him from the same hypnotic device. As Mikey attempts to save Silver Sentry, he remembers Splinter's teachings. Before this mission, Splinter gave him a choice.
There are many paths, my son. You must choose the one that is true to yourself.
This demonstrates what a true teacher does. They give their student the space to find their own way. Splinter sympathized. He knew full well what Mikey was feeling when he said,
Someone's gonna see him, and wouldn't it be nice to get a little credit for the good we do?
but he trusted him to make the right decision when he went off on his own. That's what makes Mikey's return to Ninja here so powerful. He realizes he doesn't need to be seen by others to make a real difference. He no longer feels alienated or uncomfortable being who he truly is.
Turtle Titan.
The name's Michelangelo.
He creates a plan and successfully removes the mind control device from Silver Sentry, saving him. Mikey finally gets recognition from the hero, but he reclaims his old identity instead, because he's now secure in who he is. Even though Silver Sentry gives credit to his alter ego, the Turtle Titan, on the news, Mikey knew who he now was.
I'm a turtle, not a titan.
Although he wanted to be seen as human, he was reminded that he never truly will be, not by the people he protects. And that's okay. He's seen as Ninja by his brothers, and that's all he really wants. Many of us want to be seen in a certain light by others, but this episode reminds us, as long as we're comfortable with ourselves, we don't need external validation. We don't need to become someone we're not. We just need to be true to who we are.